Hi, I'm Joel Worthington, President of Mr. Electric. Thanks for joining me today. I want to talk to you today about one of our code of values. Our code of values says we live our code of values by responding in a timely fashion. Now, a response is a reaction to some type of stimulus. There's reactions to everything that in our lives. But what we're talking about is a reaction to another human being. And those reactions, the stimulus may come in the form of a verbal stimulus, or it could be written, it could be an action, it could be a giving of a gift, or a reprimand, a complaint. It could be all sorts of different forms of stimulus that we come into contact with. So when we come into contact with those, we have to remember that there is always a response. The code says that we respond in a timely fashion. The truth is that we always respond in a timely fashion because there is always a response. Newton's third law says for every action there is an opposite and equal reaction. So for every stimulus that happens, for every verbal thing, every gift, everything that happens in our life, we automatically react and respond to that. The question is, do we have a calculated and purposeful, timely response to that? Because when we don't have that purposeful response and we in fact do nothing, we say nothing, we're silent, what we're really saying to that stimulus is we don't care. We don't value what you said, the gift you gave, the action that you took that affected my life. I don't care enough to even respond back. And that lack of a purposeful response is in fact a response, I do not care about you. So next, since there is always a response, we need to think about how we respond and what's appropriate. Now, a lot of times this action that comes to us may be something that's not good, and we have a tendency to maybe jump to conclusions, to respond with emotion, maybe to automatically think the worst of somebody or a situation, and we can react emotionally in that situation. Now, I always talk about leadership and influence, and I say that everybody really is a leader. Everybody has influence, and leaders really need to be kind of flatlined. You know, when you look at a heart monitor, it goes up and down like that. And that's what followers are like. They get really excited about what happens when it's really good, and then they get really upset with things when it's bad, and they go up and down. People are looking to leaders to be stable, and if you want to be a leader, then you need to have some stability in your life about how you respond to things that go on in your life and how you respond to other people. So you need to make sure that you're thinking through and responding intelligently and in the right manner. There are some responses that a lot of people have a hard time giving that I think you should try out. How about this response? I'm sorry. Or this one, I forgive you. Or maybe this one, thank you. Those are responses that our society needs a whole lot more of, and I would encourage you to try those. Dave Kerpen, in his book, Likeable Business, said, respond to the haters and you will turn them into lovers. Respond to the lovers and you will multiply the love. Responding in a timely fashion is something that we should all put into effect in our lives.